What up, Fight World? It's your boy Ego, and I'm back with some more boxing quick video. Now, Top Rank's Bob Arum, I believe he has a pact with Joseph Parker and also Andy Ruiz, and he's going to be like co-promoting it. I think it's kind of like Rigondeaux when he was with Top Rank and Caribe Promotions, minus the blackballing of Rigondeaux. But right now I'm on the verified page of Joseph Parker, new WBO champion. It was a big moment for him. He had been working. He had been the IBF mandatory for Anthony Joshua, but Tyson Fury failed a drug test and relinquished his belts, gave them up, vacated them, and it set up a lot of opportunities, we'll just say that, for the belts, because Klitschko had all the belts, not all of them, but most of them. Then Tyson Fury beat him, so he had most of the belts, and then he failed a drug test and couldn't keep it clean outside of the ring, and it dispersed the belts, so it made more belts available. Now, Bob Arum is saying Joseph Parker, he's looking at two opponents for his next fight, David Price or Jarrell Big Baby Miller, who is like 300 pounds. He's a big dude. Obviously, for me, the Jarrell Miller is the more intriguing fight just because he's coming off a good win. I think he knocked out Fred Kasi, and Kasi's one of those guys where a lot of other people didn't look. Huey Fury and Chris Arreola didn't look good against him. Now, that's obviously a tougher fight. This is a new champion in Joseph Parker, so they might feed David Price to him. I think he would clearly be the favorite over David Price, who's been stopped by Tony Thompson. He got stopped by Erkan Tepper. I think it was later reversed or something because I think Tepper failed the drug test. But, I mean, even when things get reversed like no contest, it doesn't change the fact that you actually suffered the knockout. You know what I'm saying? So, first New Zealander to become a heavyweight champion. That was a big moment. He has a big crowd just because there's not many people from New Zealand, like boxing, that make it at the highest of levels. You know what I'm saying? So he has a big following. They might stage it there. David Price actually commented on it. This is his verified Twitter account. And this is what he said. Would love to fight Joe Parker in his first WBO title defense. Hope it can happen. And then he put thumbs up, tagged Bob Arum and the management. So this may actually happen. David Price has been desperately kind of trying to get in the mix. I don't really know where you could rate David Price. They say he knocked out Anthony Joshua years ago in sparring and stuff like that. But, I mean, he's taking some punishment. He has power, but I don't really know where his chin's at. And against a guy like Joseph Parker, he looks to be pretty durable because Andy Ruiz can crack. And Joseph Parker didn't get knocked down or wobbled or anything like that. Plus, he has power himself. I met someone in LA that had sparred with Parker, and he said he can hit. You know what I mean? So let me know what you guys think of Joseph Parker. What did you rate? Some people even had Ruiz winning the fight. Did you have Parker winning the fight? I was actually in Omaha during that fight, so I watched it, but I didn't get a chance to make a post-fight video. So let me know your thoughts. What do you want to see next from Joseph Parker? If he fights either David Price or Jarrell Baby Miller, obviously, like I said, Jarrell Baby Miller is the bigger, better fight, the tougher fight. But if they pick David Price, it's the first title defense. And like you got to be, I tell you guys all the time, you got to be realistic. Parker's a new champion. I'm not going to say he was rushed into a title, but an opportunity arose. They put together the Ruiz fight. That's a credible name. They were both undefeated. And from this point, now you build from it. So to rush him and put him in with Wilders and Joshua, it's not necessary. You know what I mean? Those fights will definitely come, and if he keeps in his winning ways, I think they'll materialize. But give him some confidence. It's no different than what they did with Joshua's career. He beat Charles Martin. Charles Martin fought for a vacant belt, got it. Glaskov twisted his knee or ankle or something, and it was an opportunity. Eddie Hearn, I don't think he would have put Joshua in a title fight right away. But the opportunity presented itself. There was an IBF belt available, and somebody who's considered kind of a weaker unproven champion in Charles Martin. They capitalized, and then it's been full steam ahead. Joshua's fought people that you would expect for title defenses. Now, obviously, is the big test. He's fighting Klitschko. But as far as Eric Molina, that's a guy that's been stopped 3 times. As far as he also fought Dominic Brazil. He was undefeated, but I don't know where you would rate Dominic Brazil. You know what I mean? They're saying he might fight Artur Szpilka next. That's a solid fight, but I seen Amir Mansour giving Brazil all he can handle and even knocked him down. So he got his jaw broken in the end, so it worked out for Brazil, but I don't know where you rate him. Big things coming, Team Parker. So there's a picture of the two. Let me know what you guys want from Parker. Like I said, it doesn't make sense to rush him, build off this momentum. You just beat a credible name. So if they put him in there with David Price or the tougher fight, Big Baby Miller, then shout out to that. You know what I mean? Get him going, get him exposure, get him the confidence that he needs as a champion, and then start putting him in tougher. That's how it should be. That's how you build up your champion. Let me know what you guys think. Drop it in the comment section. Make sure you share the video, like the video as always. Hey, comment and subscribe. Till next video is Ego signing off.